Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for October 1st, 2018. 3 more months left in the year. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, a total of 21 players, with Deco Void scoring an 875, Mustika 21 an 810, the Longfellow player 875, Marvin and Spelunker a 770, I scored 760, Peak a 745, Reuven 725, Smith 720, along with Lerb the mycologist. Wouldn't that be a mushroom doctor? Mushroom scientist? Not sure. We also have LB in 11th with a 695 and Dano in 14th with a 615. Overall, there were a couple things to mix around with the scores, such as ship scan and a difficult-to-reach drone in the last room, apparently. As well, I probably could have gotten the drone, or the scrap from the radiation room, and bumped up my score a little bit, but I didn't want to take a risk. There was a leaper in there, because that's all we had yesterday, was leapers. Today we have decontaminate, which would have been quite useful yesterday, or at least fairly useful yesterday, and just below average drone health. That's all the keys on the keyboard. 3 infestations on salvage A and motion today. Alright. Let's get drone 3 in here. Hiccups. Made some nachos for dinner and some rice for burritos tomorrow. Lunch. What do we got? Sensor and speed boost. I'll go ahead and take both of those. I want to check that terminal, even though it's not really going to be... Alright, that could be a double-edged sword. Alright, we know 3 infestations. We know D11 is clear. Well, we know D11 doesn't have... Yep. I want to get into that room as quickly as possible. That is exactly why, too. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, working sensor. I think that's safe to do. Yeah, I'll do that for now. No. I think I can make this through. Alright, that might be workable. Of course. No, I need to swap something with 1. Alright, well we have a sentry. And I think I'm going to... Oh shit, there's a vent. Alright, well... Those rooms might be completely useless now, but at least I can check them. I also may have just made slime spawn. In that one room. What did I take? I took interface for speed boost. Wow, I just cannot manage my... Oh, you know what? I didn't want to leave this door open. Shh. Alright, I can take the time to do this. And that'll at least give me an idea if I need to deal with R8. There wasn't a generator in R12, which means I can basically avoid that section of the ship now. That's good. The problem is, that means I do need to venture further. R10 is the only room that I have that has a... Actually... Well, this could be bad. Oh wait, I have decontaminate. R8 does seem safe for the moment. I'm gonna leave that. Why am I going to leave that? Well, for the very simple fact... As long as there's not a vent in here, it's safe. I don't see a vent. For the very simple fact, if that's a sentry, then I am problem solved on that room. I might even want A7 to go, but I don't want A7 to go. Aha, it was a sentry. Which is another good thing, actually. I don't need R8 anymore. I can't really use R8 anymore. I can't open D9. Shit. Oh, shit. That was a vent spawn. Alright, I'm most of the way through the ship. I have a sentry in R5 that I can get out. Unfortunately, I had to use my decontaminate on R10 so I could really progress. I can't use R6 to open up R5, which does put me at a slight limitation. And I want to see if this is a big or a small swarm. That's not powered. That is a big swarm. Does look a little weird, but it's a big swarm. Please let me go back the other way. So should be quite alright in this room now. I can go ahead and dock to A5, sure. I don't think I've ever seen 3 vents. Oh, defense, very nice. Obviously, if I'm wrong with the swarm, that could end very badly. We also know the 3 infestations we have today. That was a swarm. Jeez. There's a generator. I completely screwed up that slime spawn time. Defense is off. I'll go this way. See, that's a small swarm, so yeah, we should be good. That's unfortunate, but alright. Swarm, right. How can I do this satisfactorily? I can just move you around. Okay, that's a sentry. That's good news. Five, 6, 8, and 12. Well, I definitely don't like that. And it's a minute away? What kind of odds? Bad odds. Alright, I'm just gonna have to hope. 1 minute. No, those are going to do the same thing. Alright, oh, I don't want to be there. 5, 6, 8, and 12, I'm just hoping R7 doesn't get vented. Everything else I'm okay with. Whoo-hoo! I'm okay with that too. Probably, at least. I'm not going to burn my decon on that yet, because I could have moved it into R7. Oh, actually, yes, I have sensors. I can make that work. Okay. I probably should just let that fail now. I don't want to, though. Okay, I want to open 23 and 24 and 14. And my end goal, hopefully, is to get both of them in R11. Because of course. Well, that was a hell of a lot more reckless and dangerous than I would have liked. I'm glad this vent spawned a size 20, and I didn't have to wait that out. Defenses are deactivated. Four scrap. I don't remember what the other one gave me. Probably 2. Alright, at this point, there would have been a spawn in here if there was something to spawn in here. Well, that's that. I don't see anything of note in there. That works too. Don't have to worry about R5. I'm very sure there was only the one sentry in there. And did I ever check that terminal? I guess I got lucky with slime, because it doesn't appear to have spawned anywhere particularly inconvenient. I just want to know one thing. Alright, that'll take care of the last swarm on the ship, at the expense of several rooms. But I'm definitely not getting ship scan at this point, and there's nothing that I can find in R4 that will make it worthwhile to even bother venting it. So, let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm not going to wait for that to vent, but it is what it is. I got at least 5 scrap from the sentries. Could have been more. For a total of 14. No fuel. I'm pretty sure. I know I found it. I'm pretty sure I checked it. I'm kind of worried that I didn't, and there's no way that I'll ever know without checking the video again. I might not have. Huh. That would be a little bit humiliating. Starting score of 520 and 2 drones with 3 upgrades, one of which was a damaged sensor, but one was a working sensor. So, fantastic. Total of 945, and based on the scores, I don't think there was any fuel. Wow, really? Decavoid only got 2 from the sentries, which means he didn't kill at least one of them. There is a 0 looking on there. Narberal Gamma, and that doesn't surprise me at all. Dano getting a 385. I mean, your timing with that swarm. That vent is on the other side of the room. It is not something easy to see. So, there's not just a lot of ways that could go bad for you. It's very easy for that to go bad for you. I was extremely fortunate with that timing that when I went to check, it had not spawned. And considering, actually, Deno only had a 6-minute time. He didn't even have a chance for that to spawn. What was going on there? That's a little unexpected. Huh. That's very unexpected. Well, anyway. You have Decavoid. You know what? Decavoid probably radiated his sentries too? That's unexpected. I don't know. Weird. Maybe he just got hit with radiation. Maybe he was in there early. But LB with a 985, getting 2 extra scrap from the sentries. Decavoid with a 965. I scored 945. Handy Food, 755. Adam Wong, 700. The Longfellow player, 685. Deno 416 with, admittedly, a very confusing run there. Leap Bunny at 225 probably fell afoul of the swarm, and Narberis Gamma Eris, or Narberyl Gamma Eris with a 0. And I do expect there's going to be a couple zeros on the leaderboard tomorrow just because of that swarm. Because that is a badly timed swarm. I don't know when the other one spawns. I got lucky there because it could have spawned and it could have eaten up most of my ship depending on how things went. And I could have ended up with basically a 0 at that point. There would have been some stuff left on the boarding craft, but not much. Just some debris. So if you haven't done your run yet, good luck, because there are threats today. If you have, leave a comment with your own experiences and strategies for a ship like this. Which direction did you go? Was there anything... Like, you can see in the scores, the 900s are all off by factors of basic numbers of scrap. And then you jump down to 755 from handy food, and in that first room there's a drone, so everyone should have recovered a drone, which is part of why I'm kind of surprised by some of the scores. Because with 180 health and 2 drones and an extra drone frame, you should have a lot more than 385, I would expect. I could be wrong on that, though. I could be wrong. But anyway, the point is, it was very easy. It would be very easy to miss the sentry drone, or the sensor drone rather, in the other room that I baited with one and did a lot of shenanigans shuffling around. And I was frankly very lucky not to have been in there at a time when that swarm would have popped. I think if someone was in that room at a time when a swarm would have popped, then they would have not been able to access the room anyway because of the slime. Because if I hadn't gotten in there when I did, if I hadn't gone in there first, I actually would have been in a much worse position. So I'm very happy with what I got through today, and the timing just worked out fantastically for me because things could have gone just so badly so quickly. And you could see those boxes and say, I can't get past that, and not look at the other half of the room, and there's a vent. So, that's going to happen to people today, I guarantee it. If you'd like to check out other videos, excuse me, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dino416, LB, Mustika21, Dargard, Decavoid, Mercowler, Corintoth, and Agenta 1999. And I forgot that I was going to update those today, so I'll just go ahead and stick with that list, all in the video description. If you enjoyed, do please like, and have a good day.